days later, and Team DMC was now led by Dante, which was considered as a disaster. Team RWBY versus DMC in a joint exercise for combat class. Nero, this is gonna suck. Dante, why? Because I can't lead? Nero, you can't lead children across the street without you getting run over by a bus. Dante, what was that? Lady, okay ladies, stop having your period and let's get this done. The two broke it off as Lady takes the leadership role. Meanwhile, on the other side of the arena, Ruby, okay guys, we're fighting against the best team. Young, yeah, but John is missing. I think we have a shot. Blake, don't take them lightly, we saw what they can do at the breach, even without their leader it's gonna be hell to one of them. Weiss, I'm afraid Blake is right, we saw how those two brothers fight, and we're lucky enough to last a few minutes. Ruby, with teamwork and friendship on our side, we can have a chance. So let's do it. To it. Young. Nice pep talk, Rubes, let's take M. Glinda, alright, you all know the rules? The two team nods and good, which raised her crop. Glinda, fight. The two teams then duked it out. Ruby made use of her sniping skills, attempting to stagger Team DMC, while Dante got in front and used his Royal Guard style, blocking the bullets and the dust. Weiss saw the rooted defense and takes advantage by pinning Dante down with a glyph. Now unable to move from his spot, Dante stood still and used the ultimate Royal Guard technique. Ruby then unloaded magazines on the Dark Shroud as nothing happened, as in both bullets bounced off and dust was negated. It seems this armor resembling a Grimm is the antithesis to dust, that it shows that even Weiss' glyph powered by dust was being absorbed. Dreadnought Dash, a Grimm technique that draws upon the same power as the Grimm trigger, as it shrouds its user in a dark cloud, taking from a new Grimm species, classified as Cuirass, a hard-shell Grimm that known to be non-hostile, but wants to be left alone. This shell absorbs kinetic and dust energies to fuel and empower it, but without any other power source, the form will only last for 3 to 4 minutes. Dante Grimm voice, what's the matter, keep it coming. I can do this all day. Nero, that idiot and hose bluffs. He was cut out of his thoughts when Yang went in for a punch that rang his bell as he was sent skidding face first a few meters. Nero, ow. Why you? Nero Aura LVL, 97%. Nero, it seems you got stronger. Young, had to work out for that rematch. She charges in head first. Nero, so predictable. Time to bust you. As he prepares his gauntlet. But he felt a tug on his arm as he looks to see Blake on the other side with her ribbon wrapped around Buster as she kept him from attacking. Nero, how cute. But you do forget we are a 3-man team. Lady, that's woman to you. As Lady jumped up and sent a rocket towards Weiss, who conjured an ice sphere to protect herself. Dante, where were you? I missed you. Lady, not the time, Dante. Ruby renewed her offensive with a gravity magazine and flew towards Dante with an overhead swing. But suave Dante drew Devil Sword Dante to block and parry her attack, sending her flying, but she transformed into rose petals and began circling the two. Dante uses ebony and ivory to take pot shots, but it wasn't affecting Ruby. Lady just squared off with Weiss as she opens fire with her pistol and machine pistol. Dante, damn it. Your semblance is annoying. Ruby, and yay. She taunts as she continues to speed around like tornado. Dante, Lady, give me Kalina. She responds by throwing the rocket launcher to him as he pulls out Kalina and 2. Dante, suck on these, you speed menace. My recording. The micro-missiles were tracking her no matter where she goes, with so many missiles blowing up around her. She was forced out of her semblance as she crashes on the ground and Crescent Rose drops in front of her. She struggles and crawls to reach for it, but Dante steps on it, and she looks up to glare, but she gulped as she sees Dante was pissed and aiming both launchers at her face. Ruby, haha, no hard feelings? Dante, oh no, I'm pissed. Ruby, hee. Weiss was having a hard time with a veteran like Lady getting on her case. Then a shower of grenades hits her as her ice defense crumbled and her aura breaks. Weiss Aura LVL, 0%. Yang and Blake looked horrified that half their team was beaten as a tug pulled on Blake's ribbon as she looks towards a smiling Nero. Nero, payback time. As he pulls a lightweight Blake and swung her towards Yang, who catches her. They recover to a breaker buster grabbing Yang's face as he repeatedly slammed her on the ground. Nero, round 2 jackasses. Blake kicked him in the face as he lets go of Yang as she got back up. Young Aura LVL, 60%. With her semblance charged, she gave Nero a wild haymaker connecting on his nose as she added a shotgun blast, blowing him away as he crashes back into the arena. Dante, Nero quit screwing around. Nero got back up. Nero Aura LVL, 69%. Nero, well, let's play. He charges them both as he drew Blue Rose and shot at Blake, who uses a shadow to escape as Yang meet Nero head-on with a punch that they traded each other in the face. Nero Aura LVL, 32%. Young Aura LVL, 0%. Blake tried to help but felt something tied to her leg. As she looks down, it was a bayonet attached to a string holding her in place as she looked to its source to see Lady. Lady, finally gotcha, you slippery little feline. Blake sighs and surrenders. Glinda, and the winner Team DMC. Nero, yeah. Dante, wish Vergil was here. Lady, where is he anyway? Meanwhile in Mistral. Cheyenne, Vergil rushes to see a wounded huntsman on the ground. John, hold on aisle. Kagi, no, warn people not to come here. John, what happened? Kagi, bandits, and in the panic. John, Grimm. Kagi, warn the other villages. John, at least let me essay. Kagi exhales. Vergil looks down and closes the huntsman's eyes. He stood to see another pillar of smoke coming from the distance. John, is this what humans are? Why should we even help them, father? Vergil learned today that humans are selfish creatures.